Kung Fu Panda is a media franchise by DreamWorks Animation, consisting of 3 films: Kung Fu Panda, 2008, Kung Fu Panda 2, 2011, and Kung Fu Panda 3, 2016. The first 2 were distributed by Paramount Pictures, while the third film was distributed by 20th Century Fox. 3 shorts: Secrets of the Furious 5, 2008, Kung Fu Panda Holiday Special, 2010, and Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters, 2011, were also released. A television series for Nickelodeon Television Network, Kung Fu Panda: Legends of Awesomeness, premiered in 2011. A second series, Kung Fu Panda: The Paws of Destiny, was released on Amazon Prime in November 2018. The franchise, set in a fantasy wuxia genre version of ancient China populated by anthropomorphic animals, features the adventures of Po Ping, a giant panda, who was improbably chosen as the prophesied dragon warrior. Although his status is initially doubted, Po proves himself worthy as he strives to fulfill his destiny and learn about his past with his new friends. The film series has been highly acclaimed, with its first 2 features being nominated for the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature as well as numerous Annie Awards, while the television series has won 11 Emmy Awards. The first 3 films were the most financially successful animated feature film for their years, and the second is the second biggest worldwide box office success for a film directed solely by a woman, Jennifer Yu Nelson, after Wonder Woman. In addition, the film series is particularly popular in China as an outstanding Western emulation of the wuxia film genre. Kung Fu Panda, 2008, edit, main article, Kung Fu Panda, film. Po, a clumsy panda, is a kung fu fanatic who lives in the Valley of Peace and works in his goose father Mr. Ping's noodle shop. Unable to realize his dream of learning kung fu, one day, a kung fu tournament is held for the elderly spiritual leader of the valley, Grandmaster Oogway. To determine the identity of the dragon warrior, the one kung fu master capable of understanding the secret of the dragon scroll, which is said to contain the key to limitless power. Everyone in the valley expects the dragon warrior to be one of the Furious 5: tigress, monkey, mantis, viper, and crane, a quintet of kung fu warriors trained by Master Shifu to protect the valley. To everyone's surprise, Oogway chooses Po, who had accidentally stumbled into the tournament arena after arriving late via fireworks explosion. Refusing to believe that Po can be the dragon warrior, Shifu subjects Po to torturous training exercises in order to discourage him into quitting. Determined to change himself into someone he can respect, Po perseveres in his training and befriends the Furious 5, who had previously mocked Po for his lack of skill in kung fu. Po soon learns that Tai Lung is approaching the valley, an evil kung fu warrior who has escaped from prison to take revenge for being denied the dragon scroll, and despairs he will be unable to defeat him. However, Shifu discovers that Po is capable of martial arts when motivated by food, and successfully trains him to learn kung fu. After his training is complete, Po is given the dragon scroll, which he discovers to be blank. However, Po realizes that the key to limitless power lies within himself, allowing him to defeat Tai Lung and restore peace to the valley. Kung Fu Panda 2, 2011, edit, main article, Kung Fu Panda 2. Po now lives his dream as a kung fu master and protects the Valley of Peace alongside the Furious 5. However, he is thrown into internal conflict when he begins having flashbacks of his mother and learns from Mr. Ping that he was adopted as an infant. Shortly after, Po and the Five are sent on a mission to stop the evil peacock Lord Shen from using a newly developed weapon, the cannon, to conquer all of China and destroy Kung Fu tradition. Po remains tormented by thoughts of being abandoned by his real parents until he is guided by a wise old soothsayer to embrace his past, and remembers that his parents risked their lives to save him from Shen, who had set out to exterminate all pandas after learning of a prophecy that he would be defeated by a warrior of black and white. Po achieves inner peace, which allows him to destroy Shen's new weapon, defeat Shen, and accept Mr. Ping as his father. However, during the last scene of the movie, it shows Po's biological father realizing his son is alive. Kung Fu Panda 3, 2016. Edit. Main article. Kung Fu Panda 3. Shortly after the events of the second film, Shifu relinquishes his duties as master of the Jade Palace to Po, claiming that the next step of his own apprenticeship is to oversee the Furious Five's training. While struggling with this new responsibility, Po rejoices upon reuniting with his biological father, Li, though Mr. Ping is less enthusiastic. However, news arrives that the spirit warrior General Kai has returned to the mortal realm and is collecting kung fu masters from all over China, both living and dead, to serve in his army of jade zombies. Po and the others discover from a scroll left by Oogway that Kai can only be defeated by the power of Qi, a technique known only by the panda colonies. Thus, Po and Li set to the secret Panda Valley in order to have Po learn it. Po eventually discovers, to his horror, that Li had deceived him, because the pandas have long forgotten about how to manipulate the Qi, and he just wanted to protect his son from Kai. Once making amends with both his adoptive and biological fathers, Po joins forces with Ping, Tigress, and the pandas to make a stand against Kai, all mastering the power of Qi in the process and using its power to destroy him for good. After returning to the Valley of Peace, Po spends his days spreading the teachings of Kung Fu and Qi. Future. Edit. DreamWorks Animation CEO Jeffrey Katzenberg has said that it is possible that the series could see 3 more sequels after Kung Fu Panda 3, bringing it to a 6-film series. 3. On January 13, 2016, Collider asked the filmmakers of Kung Fu Panda 3 about the possibility of a 4th film. 4. Co-director Jennifer Yu Nelson said, "It's one at a time. We want to make this a perfect duel, and then we'll see what happens after that." 4. Co-director Alessandro Carloni said, "With the sequels, we don't want to try to have them feel open-ended. We want it to feel like a completed journey, and we feel this movie does. And then, if a fantastic story presents itself, great." 4. On August 2, 2018, when asked about any updates on Kung Fu Panda 4, Nelson replied that she did not know as she had always seen the series as a trilogy, but that she was open to the idea of a 4th installment as long as it focused on Po. 5. Television series. Kung Fu Panda. Legends of Awesomeness. Edit. Main article. Kung Fu Panda. Legends of Awesomeness. Kung Fu Panda. Legends of Awesomeness is an animated television series based on the Kung Fu Panda film series, set between the first 2 films. The show was originally intended to premiere in 2010, but it was delayed and officially launched on Nickelodeon on November 7, 2011. Of the series' voice cast, only Lucy Liu, Randall Duck Kim, and James Hong reprise their roles from the films as Viper, Oogway, and Mr. Ping, respectively. The first season, consisting of 26 episodes, ended on April 5, 2012. The second season aired from April 6, 2012 to June 21, 2013 and also consisted of 26 episodes. A third season began airing June 24, 2013 consisting of 28 episodes. Kung Fu Panda: The Paws of Destiny, edit, main article, Kung Fu Panda: The Paws of Destiny, a 2018 Amazon Prime series. 6. The series follows Po on a fresh adventure, featuring 4 young pandas who happen upon a mystical cave beneath the panda village, and accidentally absorb the chi of the ancient and powerful kung fu warriors known as the 4 constellations. The 4 friends realize that they now have a new destiny, to save the world from an impending evil with their newfound kung fu powers. They are aided along their journey by Po, who finds himself faced with his biggest challenge yet, teaching this ragtag band of kids how to wield their strange abilities. Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Furious 5, 2008, edit, main article, Secrets of the Furious 5 Kung Fu Panda. Secrets of the Furious 5 is an animated short film that serves as a semi-sequel, or spin-off, to Kung Fu Panda and appears on a companion disc of the original film's deluxe DVD release. It was later broadcast on NBC on February 26, 2009, and is available as a separate DVD as of March 24, 2009. The film has a framing story of Po, in computer animation, telling the stories of his comrades in arms, the Furious 5, which are depicted in 2D cell animation. Kung Fu Panda Holiday, 2010, edit, main article. Kung Fu Panda Holiday: Kung Fu Panda Holiday, also known as Kung Fu Panda Holiday Special, is a 2010 television special that premiered on NBC on November 24, 2010. It tells a story of Po, who is assigned to host the annual Winter Feast by Master Shifu, despite his wishes to spend the holiday with Mr. Ping. Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters, 2011, edit, main article, Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters. Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Masters is an animated short film released on December 13, 2011. As a special feature attached to the Kung Fu Panda 2 DVD and Blu-ray. It tells the backgrounds of the Masters of Gongman City, Thundering Rhino, Storming Ox, and Croc. Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Scroll, 2016, edit, main article, Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Scroll. Kung Fu Panda: Secrets of the Scroll is an animated short film officially released as a bonus feature in the Kung Fu Panda Ultimate Edition of Awesomeness Blu-ray pack in January 2016. 8. Secrets of the Scroll details the forming of the Furious 5, and their first fight together against a common enemy. Unlike previous Kung Fu Panda, citation needed, short films, Secrets of the Scroll has yet to be released on its own DVD or Blu-ray. Panda Paws, 2016, edit, Panda Paws is a short film that was released with the home media of Kung Fu Panda 3. Panda Paws involves the character Mei Mei competing with Bao at the Spring Festival. 9. Releases. Box office performance, edit, the film series grossed over $1.8 billion, making the Kung Fu Panda franchise the 10th highest-grossing animated franchise and the 3rd highest-grossing DreamWorks Animations franchise behind Madagascar and Shrek. Video games, edit, Kung Fu Panda is a video game loosely based on the first film, released by Activision in June 2008 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo DS, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Wii, and Xbox 360. Kung Fu Panda: Legendary Warriors is a sequel to the video game Kung Fu Panda. It was published by Activision on November 5 and December 5, 2008 for the Nintendo DS and Wii, respectively. Kung Fu Panda World is a virtual world online game released on April 12, 2010. Kung Fu Panda 2 is a video game that takes place after the events of the second film. It was developed and published by THQ on May 23, 2011, for Nintendo DS, PlayStation 3, Wii and Xbox 360. Kung Fu Panda: Showdown of Legendary Legends is a fighting game developed by Vicious Cycle Software and published by Little Orbit. The game was released for Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Nintendo 3DS and Wii U on December 1, 2015. 29. A crossover event between Brawlhalla and Kung Fu Panda was released as downloadable content on March 24, 2021, adding Po, Tigress, and Tai Lung to the game as playable characters. Arena Show, edit, directed by International Entertainment Director Franco Dragon, best known for La Rêve and House of Dancing Waters. Kung Fu Panda: Arena Spectacular is an in-progress live arena show featuring characters from the Kung Fu Panda, combining circus and Chinese acrobatics as well as arena show effects. The production was supposed to be released around the same time of Kung Fu Panda 2. 31. After a multi-city casting tour in 2010, 32, the production went behind closed doors until late 2011 when a new set of audition dates were announced for the following year. 33, however. Shortly before the announced January 2012 auditions, it was announced that both Franco Dragon and DreamWorks had decided to postpone the live show's opening date, cancelling all auditions. 34. No further announcements have been made since. Attractions, edit. A themed area Po's Kung Fu Garden was opened in 2012 at DreamWorks Experience, one of the themed lands at the Australian theme park Dreamworld. As of 2012, Po's Kung Fu Garden consists only of a small area featuring a Po photo opportunity. In late 2012, additional rides and attractions were added to the area. A multi-sensory attraction, based on Kung Fu Panda, opened on June 15, 2018 at Universal Studios Hollywood. 35. A Kung Fu Panda-themed children's play area opened at DreamWorks Water Park on October 1, 2020.